Yo, what up? It's the Edison Fiend, and I screwed up. And yeah, from now on, I'm going to start doing a quick check. But I added Release from Stone to the deck. Yes, we took out a Necro Gardener from the OG build, and yes, we added that. Alright, we're going to hop into the pool. Yeah, doing commentary today instead of, the live. I'm new to this recording stuff, and I'm learning the very hard way. Alright, we're against Loker 23. Gonna win the RPS. Hit him with a GL. HF. Yeah, I'm not re-recording this because, I totally said some heinous shit in the other video. And I needed to re-record everything. No. Alright, let's see. We got Gigantus, Heavy Storm, Neospatian Granule, Hamster, Brain Control, and Mirror Force. And we're just gonna set the Hamster and pass. No Mirror Force because, got that heavy. Want to be able to drop that. Loker hits us with the GL. Main phase. E-call. Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Stratos with the wrong art. Like, yo, that art sucks, bro. Like, it's straight up disrespectful to the GOAT himself. Kazuki Takahashi, like it. Did he draw that one? Oh. Alright, so they'll set one. And we draw Kakimiru Guardian. And here we go. We got Reiko flip. Pop your back row, buddy. Yup. Alright. Milling up 3. Triple rocks, dude. The blessings. And we'll banish. Oh yeah, this is where I go straight in. Opponent just quits. Yeah, I remember I looked back at this replay, and they were just playing like an anime hero deck. Like they had like Wild Heart in their hand and stuff. So I don't know if they were in the mood to get punched in the face by the rocks, by the boys. Alright, so waiting in the swimming pool, going for a nice dip. How's everyone doing this summer? Hopefully well. Hopefully everyone is having a great time. As I am this summer. I want to go to the beach more. But what's going on here? We can fast forward. Oh, never mind. Alright, we're in. Reet Yita. He's got the, no, what's that dude? Is he Kaiser from the anime? Alright, we win the rips. We both have 555 yellow. Good luck, have fun. We could draw Kakimiru, Raikou, Hamster, Caius, Torrential, and Mirror Force. And this time we set the Mirror Force because we don't have heavy. Alright, they go stand by me. Swap getting absolutely slammed on the table. Sending Treemore. Returning to hand. We draw another hamster for turn. No, I think the move here would be to get that Raikou out of the deck. No. Yes. So we get our Raikou. Opponent shuffling the hand like crazy. And we're just going to slam Kakimiru. And this was a mistake. Because I didn't have anything to keep him alive. Hilarious, right? No rocks in my hand. Just so excited to slam Kakimiru. I kind of forgot about that. And yeah, it's going to be a straight -1 here for us. Really, really bad play by me. I don't know how I don't see rocks though. What the hell? All right, we got Tutamondo in the chat watching or watchers. Rite Yite. And then, yeah, I'm about to get absolutely torched. Well, see, even if I did have the Quacky Mirror, I would still be getting torched. So that's good. This, so after you see the econ, and I have seen this game, but I mean, I was the one playing this game. Yo, so this guy is probably playing that Italian type list. There was like an Italian tribute frog deck that played like all these econs and Light and Darkness Dragon and a ton of tribute monsters and stuff. Is it gonna turn out to be that tribute frogs is the best variant? That would be so funny, dude, if it was better than Fort. I mean, I don't know in terms of events, like, I mean, in total, I bet you tribute frogs. I mean, it's more of a historic deck. We're just going to set hamster. We have no way to out this lad. We're pretty much dead to it. Yep. So that'll declare the ham. Maybe I should have set the Ryko first and then set the hamster, because then he would have had to crash into the hamster and the hamster would have stuck around. Well, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. Could have tributed up for Caius. Oh man, I could have been having a great time. But instead we got ladded. Yeah, this deck has a grave weakness to the lad. Grave weakness to the lad. Like, I don't have like any cheat ways to like get rid of it, like quick draw or treeborn frog or value. You know, I can't beat over it though if I had rocks, but my mills got canceled, so I don't have shit. And I screwed up here. So I'm like, haha, he can reduce again, but he cannot, because it's negated. No, he's got, and he doesn't have enough defense to get lowered to use the effect, was the deal. I'm just dumb. Oh, and then I realize. Yep. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm so fucking stupid. Alright, but we get to smack with Dinah. 38. Dude, the little Dinah that could. He's gonna get the whole way for us. Now, see, if you notice, we have a decent setup, because we have Gaia, which is, I don't know why I let this go to the top of the deck. Oh, okay, yeah, no, because I have a game shot. Yep, because we go brain. And then Gaia played in for game. Of course. Yes, and then we special up our Gaia plate. And here we go. Is it going to be GG's? Is it? Nope. Nope. Battle Fader. Now this is like a deck where I like the fact that the DDV meta has, kind of made people shy away from playing Battle Fader, because Battle Fader in like the frog decks, the monarch decks, is ridiculous. Yeah, and then they take 1,000, but they actually don't take 1,000 because Battle Fader. gets banished by its own effect. Fun little ruling there. Cap the 1K. Cap the 1K. Cap the 1K. He gets banished. And I was gonna explain it, but what's the point if they reduce their life points anyway? Just double checking my mic is on. Oh my gosh. And then they go Treeborn. Brain. And then they take my boy. My boy. Yeah, now we're down pretty bad. I do not see a way out of this. You know, Torrential is like an awesome card, but I do feel like it's kind of been underperforming at certain points. Yeah. Just because, like, I like to have a field setup in Torrential. Like, a lot of times we'll have it and it'll just be a dead card in the hand because I have a field setup. I don't want to Torrential my whole field. So it's like good if you're playing a deck that doesn't really commit a lot, I guess. I don't know. It's a great card. I mean, it might be a side deck card though. It might be a side deck card. Yeah, we don't have enough rocks. We can survive the day here, but I think it would be for naught. So we just admit defeat. We go to the side. We get the crows coming in. Oh yeah. Wishing those light imprisonings were something else. Yep, take out the jar. Too slow. Jiu-Jitsu Master coming out. No, I hope to God I remember the Kaiku. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'd be... I think I do forget the Kaiku. Oh my gosh. One book? Oh my goodness. Yep, that is wild. The one book to stop the dupe block, I guess. A little more coffee. Going SP main, we got Lila, Crow, Book of Moon, Jiu-Jitsu Master, Gaia Plate, and Quacky Mirror Guardian. Yep. Gonna remember to have a rock this time. Forgot about that little tidbit. Like, I think that's part of... Like, I love slamming cards. Oh, looking to go Lila first turn, because I know that we can get some mills off here. Cool. Got a rock. You got a fiend. Dark Gaia set up first turn. Now, this was another amateur move. This is so funny. Like, I know that has to be something trainable. And I just let myself get dust shoot here, which is hilarious. Interesting to see what they will send back. What would you like? I think the worst thing for us would be Gaia Plate. Well, actually, no. Kakimiru might be worse because at least I can negate a Monarch with him. Yeah. I love that card so much. Oh my god. They made a couple good rock monsters. And now I gotta hit him with the Gentleman, even though he knows I have the Jiu-Jitsu Master. mill 3 up with Lila. More rocks, beautiful. 3 rocks, that's a nice number to be at. Nice 2100 mega rock, slammed on the table. Absolutely wrecked. And we got, dude, double crow against frogs feels kind of nice, because I'm never allowing you to set up a treeborn, like straight up. Now soul exchange here is very good. Yes. We get Caius for the soul. Yo, it's so funny. Like, I do this too. I get so excited from the soul exchange. Oh, G opponent. They say my B. I made the mistake too of calling out the light and darkness. So, it's all good. And we just smack this Caius with a Jiu-Jitsu master, which is hilarious. Yo, imagine the Jiu-Jitsu master bodying Caius with his tiny little booty. Caius skips leg day. I mean, look at him, dude. His chest, upper body, freaking swole butt. Oh, heavy storm. Forgot to side that out versus frogs. That's great. Alright, yep, alright. So they got junk crashing into the Jiu-Jitsu. And they're just gonna go set. We draw Megarock, who's a 28 beater. Or a tribute fodder for Caius. Oh, he got 5, so he's actually 35 hundo. I think I was very paranoid about Gores and Battle Fader this game. After seeing that first one, like, I don't want to commit and just get completely torched by a Battle Fader. So that was some consideration. Gaia played here. Actually have a pretty good hand. Alright, so we're just gonna chill. Not commit. We draw into Moment. My goat, my king. So I'm trying to think of what to do here. I forget what I end up settling on. Because, yeah, if they didn't have... I wouldn't have enough to kill them, but... could definitely do some serious damage. Let's see, so... oh, look at that, the 15 covered up the card, that's funny. Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking for too long here. So Moman's gonna get slammed on the table. Battle up. I do not care if this dude dies, because we have 6 cards in hand. Oh, no effect is savage, dude. No effect is savage, because I was reading that was a Treeborn. That was what all the contemplation was about. Oh my god, that is so savage, dude. Yeah, got him. I don't know how I read that was a Treeborn. There was something there, but I'm gonna go in with Jug Synchron. We'll allow that to yep. Yeah, 2 Jug Synchrons. I wonder if this is that award-winning Tribute Frog stuff. And just set Raigo now. Yeah. Hopefully convert it into a Caius. That would be ideal. What I really wanted was a Fossil Diamond. So I can play through Gores and is my fossil dino with release from stone. But my dilemma here is like, I have to heavy storm now, and then hopefully there's no back row next turn. Ugh, it's just bad. Yo, you know what might be money in this? Would just be like a DDR. Because right there, a DDR wins the game straight up. Like, I win that turn if I had a DDR. I don't know how bricky it would be, but I feel like I have bricks to discard sometimes, so I don't know. But that would have been money right there. Release from stone is awesome, but in that particular circumstance, if this was returned from the different dimension, it'd be so money. And then they compulse the Raikou, which sucks. Because we were about to go in, and we don't have a light in the graveyard. That was another crazy thing this game. Like, we have so much to do, but opponent is just not allowing. Opponent just will not allow. For a big think here, trying to think about this push, because that really ruined my plans. We can fast forward through the big think, or not. Let's see, yeah, I think I end up settling on summoning up Gaia Plate and not going for the full super awesome combo. Ends up being flip-flop frog, which is brutal. Just set up our Raikou, and then I think I have to discard the hand size. Now, what I probably should have done is normal summon Grand Mole and discarded the Raikou, because now I'm pretty sure my Raikou is about to get banished. And they go heavy. Yeah, I still do this because I want to get that rock in the grave. Yeah, just an extra recycle there. Not too bad. Now, what will the opponent do here? They're going to have a big think of their own. Junk out with the boys. Specialing up flip-flop back to the field. Menace. But negate its effects. Yeah, so like, what would you do here? Yep, Synchro 6. Ooh. Swap me. Pretty savage. Creature swap, one of my favorite cards of all time. I don't remember how that card got used in the anime, but it was definitely in there. Now, yep, just gonna get rid of that last Treeborn, get rid of that engine. We draw into Dyna, which is quite good. But yeah, I think, yep, heavy up. They're on Torrential. This was a crazy good game. Lots of back and forth. So, delicious coffee. Gonna go. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking way too hard about this. Well, because I think I needed to tribute something from Mega Rock. Because I need to banish the Raikou. You know, just another reason why I should have kept the Raikou. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a bit of an oversight by me once again this game. Yep, and we'll banish 2 rocks. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, I could have cleared the whole board with a different guy, but I guess I just decided to do it this way. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm doing it to get the Chaos Sork so I don't have to ban it. Oh my god. Interesting. And then they mill enemy controller creature swap Kaias. Interesting. Yes, I had to do that to keep my Chaos Sork live, but I lose a card, but it should be all good. I mean, yeah, I was thinking about whether to slam Dinah or Kaias, but I think it's obvious Kaias here. We'll get rid of Flip Flop Frog for the rest of the entire game. Then pass the turn. Banished. And now we have game. Because we just banish a light and a dark. Special summon Chaos Sork. And then simply normal summon Fossil Dinah. Let's go to game 3. Let's go. And yo, I'm freaking out because I'm like, yo, how did I not side Kaiku? What the hell? Yep, taking out the heavy. Even though it was kind of good last game. Excuse me. Alright, we got Trooper, Raikou, Fossil Dinah, Trapstone, and Dust Shoot. Oh man, this is rough. This is a rough Dust Shoot, man. Now, what would you do here? Because I was hoping this was a Treeborn Frog. It ends up being a dupe, if I'm not mistaken. My boy, dupe. Okay. This is so brutal, man. Oh my god, I just look and I'm like, wow, I lose no matter what I send back here. I lose no matter what I send back here. I think I end up choosing a Monarch. Just Monarchs are too much for me right now. This hand is not very good into the big boys. So we get rid of Caius. They got Ryza, dupe, creature swap, Jujitsu Master for some reason. And I think they saw me rocking it. They were like, yo, I'm a rocket too. Let's go. So they tossed in a Jujitsu. They got Toad. And they're going to just set, which really surprised me. I thought for sure they would, go for a Monarch here. I don't know. But now, yeah, I'm pretty much completely cooked. They just could go creature swap. Yep. Yep. And then we give them the Dinah. Which I don't know if that's a mistake. Tribute off the Dinah. And they send our Raikou back. And then they get the dupe effect. Oh, that is such a big swing, yo. That is crazy. Yep. And we'll drop. Got Raikou again. Got that Lila. And now just setting Raikou, really hoping that hoping that it's enough. They draw to 5 in hand, and they don't have another monarch, so we do get to just go up here. And we mill rock, a light, and a dark. Not bad, not bad. Opponent gonna set another one. Got a Book of Moon. Now I think I need to get some value off the hamster, so I set it. Try to get that last Rego out of deck. Probably should have set the book, but it's all good. We're 5 to 7. Ooh, MST, more spell and trap stops. And I wasn't sure, so I just go Lila. More spell, all the spell and trap removal. Get a Mirror Force there, which is pretty good. Go hamster. All of a sudden, we're on 7 cards. We evened it up after that huge Ryza swing. Then we get to mill 3 off the Lila. 2 rocks, not bad. We are hanging. Now, I don't know, maybe I should have set the book there, but instantly this game is, we're down life points, and I do feel as though we're down initiative wise. Is like 1 monarch would be a nightmare. Oh, we take the Lila. And boom. Yep. And so Lila was last turn, so they can't switch it. Oh wait, was it last turn? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, I don't know if they could switch it. Because didn't I just pop the Mirror Force? Interesting. Yeah, I can't really remember. If I did get cheated, it's whatever. I should have known better. And it's not always cheating. Like, people make mistakes. Like, who hasn't made a mistake? Like, let's just be honest here. Like, I don't know. Even when I'm like locked in focus, like I can still make a mistake because I'm just thinking of like doing something and I want to do it and I don't even like a lot earlier with like the Kaiku situation. Where my opponent had a Kaiku and I banished some stuff, and I don't think either of us caught it. Going flip-flop here with a little froggy combo. And look at that. Substitute is the best card in Edison format. We draw Gigantes. We have the ways to dismantle some of this board here. So we will. Go, right go. Destroy your Dupro. Mill 3. We will then hopefully special summon Gigantes. Yes. Yeah. A card trigger. This board is getting messed up. Mill 3 off the troop. We drop, oh my gosh, play. If only Whisperin for game. Now we don't have it even close to game. Yeah. here's a consideration. I could have attacked with Raikou into Substitute and then possibly tried to kill like another random face down. But I didn't have a really good read on which one was Jiu-Jitsu Master or Duke. So I didn't want to take a huge risk there. Opponent really having to think here after that. Oh yeah, they forgot to lose. Yeah, I was double checking the log to make sure I actually attacked the right thing. They said the card trigger back there. And I'm wondering whether to make a level 8 or not. And then I realized that I could have made a Red Dragon Archfiend. But, like I said, didn't have a great read on what was what. Let me set the MST. Probably should have set the Book of Moon there. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's probably. And then I was surprised about this. Like, why would they send the Gigantus to the top? Was not sure about that. And then I believe my opponent has the Fear of God in them from this face down. Now, I do think I ended up going with, I do end up going for a big push here, but I don't know if this was the right decision. I just didn't know what to, I felt like I had to do something. I know that's like not where you want to be, but I did feel here that I had to make like a awkward push, I guess you could say, because I don't know. If I was thinking in my right head, I think here maybe, I don't know. Probably should have went with Thought Ruler. But I didn't want to get Jiu-Jitsu mastered. Alright, and then we'll go book. Clear up the board, and then I play this game where I'm like, oh, I hope my Thought Ruler, or I hope my Red Dragon Archfiend will carry me. I hope my Thought Ruler Archfiend will carry me. Yeah, I had no idea which was the Jiu-Jitsu. Honestly, even after watching this, I thought it was the other one. Yeah, this was a crazy game. But now it's one Monarch for GG here at this point. One Monarch for GG. And then what happens here? I'm circling around the tree board. Yeah, nothing happens. And am I playing around Gores? Hell no. Yep. And then we end the turn. Don't want to mill anymore. There's nothing we really want to mill, I guess, at this point. We'll see what happens here. Ah, yes. The classic. Special summon Brio. I hope. Yeah. Brio, I do believe, is going to be enough here to at least, now this was another surprising thing. Yeah, they end up bopping the back row to hand. They were super scared of this back row the whole time. I love it. I love it when a bluff works out. And we get the draw of Card Trooper here. Mirror Force, which is pretty good. Alright, so I do believe my opponent misses a game shot here. Like, something weird happens where I'm like, what? Yeah. Summon Treeborn. Now, I graciously allow them to go back here, and they switch the Treeborn to attack. Like, I know people take ladder super seriously, but a lot of the times, I guess especially for the camera, I'll just let people do whatever they want. I don't really care. Like, this is fake whatever, like, and it's not going to change much. And now why? I don't know why he did this, or they did this. Like, what? Like, you could have just pitched that and won the game. But it's all good. Still about to win anyway. Oh my gosh. Judgment. Set 3. Yep. And then what do they end up doing here? Just going in with Brio. Yep. Go for a Mirror Force, get rid of that. And suddenly, it would have been really nice to have a Dyna. Oof. Caius in a top deck war, not great. Yep, and we'll end up tributing, and then I don't know why I should have left that shit there. Locked his Treeborn up, because now, yep. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so that was another mistake, but I was on borrowed time anyway. I was on borrowed time, but that was an awesome game. Congratulations to the opponent, Ready Ita. Yep. And then, yeah. Let's see about another one. Oh, this is where I was freaking out. I'm like, I gotta get Mask of Restrict in the deck. Okay. And then we go up against Kez's. Is this the Doctor of Amaryllis? Yeah, freaked out, took out the Light Imprisoning. And then this is so funny, because I'm pretty sure that this match was up against Lightsworn. And now I'm like, if this is Raikou, I actually want to set Hamster here. Not knowing anything, if that's actually correct. It sounds right. It sounds right. And it was Raikou. And our hamster gets effing bopped. But I think it was, because now I get to go Gigantus. But could be off or not. We might be getting the Lightsworn treatment here. Recharge, solar recharge, charge, JD, charge, attack, win. 200 and then 1200 from the Argonator, the Argonaut. And now I don't know, maybe I should have set, the Trap Stun last turn, but hey. Man only knows what a man knows, right? I'm gonna send the Argonaut in. He's a beast warrior. He does not look like a beast. Oh, I learned something here. So actually, I guess Aaron goes first, and then you mill with Ryko. So I wasn't sure, but I mean, maybe they're wrong, but it seemed to make sense. Yeah, ends up working out for us too. But yeah. So we shuffle, mill 3. We mill a plague and a rock, which is awesome. And we got rid of threatening roar, which, I mean, it's whatever, but now I just have to hope there's no honest here. They got 4 names, 1 honest in the bin. We draw Hammy. Hamtaro. Thinking of what to do here. Yeah, they got no special summon monsters. But yeah, we'll go for a Gigantus play, it looks like. And now, for some reason here, I just let this go. When that was probably the only time I was going to get value out of the trap stun. So another misplay there. Yeah. Wolf time. Off that recharge. Recharge. Solar recharge. Charge. Charge. Recharge. Yeah, I think we've played Lightsworns more than any other deck. Lightsworn variants, Twilight. We played against Spaceship Sworn. That was sweet. Yeah, I don't know, but like, I think a lot of people say this is just Lightsworn is like super. It's very, very powerful, but extremely inconsistent. And that's always been like the deck's kind of thing. So that's why it feels annoying to lose, because it feels like you get locked out of games, or if that makes any sense. Like, if I'm playing like, I have like a gamble deck where, you know the card gamble, it's like flip a coin, draw 6. Alright, wait, we got Starlight, Nimble, Trapstun, Caius, Ryko, Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, gamble, you flip and draw to 6 if you call it right. So it's either I completely lose the game or get sacked into oblivion, or sack you to oblivion. And that's kind of what Lightsworn's like. Alright, we set Ryko, we set Trapstun, and our Starlight Road. Starlight Rodeo. And why did I set the hamster, or the Ryko? I think I set Ryko first in case of Aaron type situation. Case of a potential Aaron situation. Yeah, charge, recharge, like, dude. When I play Lightsworn, it's like Double Wolf, Celestia, JD. No way to do anything. Maybe a Threatening Roar. Although my favorite Lightsworn variant, it's an inconsistent mess. Like, I guess most, but it's Vaisworn. That deck is based. Super badass. Super badass. Alright, we draw a Gaia plate, and we're gonna pop the ever-living life out of this Lila. Mill 3 here. Losing that road, I'm not gonna lie, sucked. We melt like Garbaggio. We're going in for 200. Drop the gores on him. Kezes. He's got 10,000 games. 11,000, almost 12,000 games. I do have another account. I made this one specifically for the YouTube channel, so I guess I'm technically smurfing because my other account has like 8,000 games. But I just wanted, I had to have one that was fresh for, keeping up with branding and such. Alright, they're gonna slam Argus into the Ryko, and then we get our hamster here going here. And they're gonna honest over the hamster for reasons. No, Ryko can't target shit. And they mill a bunch of cards. Oh, this is so funny. This is not what you should do. I didn't even check to see if I had a light and a dark. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any darks. I want to declare it. Yeah, I didn't have any darks. Now I do though. I guess I could have went Ryko to try to find a dark, but then I would lose my Chaos Sorcerer. I mean, my deck is also a casino deck, so who am I kidding? I run bricks. I run 6 Lightsworn cards. Brings back Lila. We mill like Garbaggio. And then they're just greedy, man. Look at this level of greed. And then they end up clogging up here. So I'm like, yo, maybe they get the double wolf, but what if I just summon a Chaos Sorcerer? And you can't get around it. What do you do? What do you do here? Oh, wait. They illegally summoned Lila, right? Did they pitch? Oh, wow. Whoops. Or did they normal summon that Lila? I can't remember. But either way, I'm getting stomped. Quick 2-0-2 here for the squad. Opponent gonna go ahead and crash into the Chaos Sorc. Yeah, I didn't know what to. I guess maybe I should have summoned the Gaia Plate in defense, and then that way there was no way to break through. So that was my screw up there. That was my screw up once again. And then they mill 3. Just, not thinking things through as much as I should. So we could have had a game 3 here if I played proper. You think after so many games a man would learn how to play a little bit. It's honestly my own fault because, contrary to popular belief, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very, very emotional game. It's very easy to get tilted, especially like when you're bringing past trauma into games. Oh, Cold Wave. Like, always bringing in your past trauma into these games, and you can get dusted so many times by Lightsworn, and It just, yeah. But we got to get that Ryan U method out here where, we simply will no longer be tilting and we'll try to think a little more on our decisions. Kayoshin. Hit him with a... Oh, I forget to hit him with the GLHF. Forgot to hit him with the GLHF. We got triple Raikou, Clocky Mario, Mega Rock, and Trapstun. Almost got a full house, man. 3 of a kind. You kidding? So we'll go Raikou, Trapstun. And this is right about the time where I... set 2. Set 2. Useless hamster. So brutal, dude. So brutal. I think we go for another set. Kind of wait here. Got 2 Raikous down. Pop. Go Rhoda. For Stratos. Elemental Hero Airman, baby. Dude was a vanilla in the manga. And now he's out here dominating Edison format as one of the premier +1s. They do not attack. More spell and trap removal. We're just gonna slam Cocky Mew Guardian. Say what's up. Oh, there we go. Hit him with the delayed GLHF. Hit him with a delayed GLHF. After slamming Quaggy Miro. That's hilarious. Oh, Dust Shoot. NBP. Yeah, I end up doing this because I can't lose all my boys here. And then we go to end phase. Yep. Beautiful. Because they send Mega Rock back and Quacky Miro certainly dies. Geki break. Say bye-bye to my boy. Quacky. Rest in peace, bud. No, I could have MST'd the Regeki break, but they would have used it anyway. I guess maybe no matter what, they get to do the thing. They go for the frog combo. And this is, so one of my first Edison experiences in real life, I went to modern locals, and after I got my ass beat, I was like, yo, you want to play some Edison? And he was like, yeah. And dude had a frog deck, and he just goes, oh, there we go, Unifrog sniping. Brain, not bad. But the dude had a fraud deck, and he's like, yeah, do you mind if I just resolve the combo? And he just takes all the cards out, slams them in his graveyard, and just sets up the duplock. I'm like, oh my gosh. Imagine explaining that to someone watching the game. Oh, normal summoning hamster is absolutely savage. But, yeah, I don't know. It just seems... It's a little bit lame. It's a little cringe. No offense, but kinda. Substitute is just not of this format. It's not of this world. That card is way too good. Mally coming down. Yeah, I think Substitute is undisputably the best card in Edison format. Like, it completely warps the format around it. Like, there's always going to be a frog deck in the format if Substitute exists in it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's... Even in Modern, it's probably... Like, it's not once per turn. Like, you can go crazy. Oh, couldn't target there. And then, what do I do? We got so many rocks. I'm counting them up. We end up just going with a Gigantler. Yo, we drew all the Regos, but we resolved 2 of them. And we're probably going to get to resolve the 3rd. You got brain control for a surprise dub. Alright, that's my rant on frogs. I definitely went on a way worse rant. I'm trying to keep it honest because I did go on a rant against frogs in the actual video. But I was way more mad. And that's why we need to chill and not tilt, so to speak. To attack, yo. Raiko is about to get in on him. Raiko about to get in on him. 4, 5, Mega Rock. Slammed on the table. Mega Rock return is just, it's so good. I used to run Gold Second, like the very, very first version of this deck. So maybe, but it was so slow. It was so slow. Might be something to consider. Yep. Did not feel like we were supposed to win this game, I'm gonna be honest. They do have the Gores, which does suck. Oh, that's why it felt like we weren't supposed to win the game. Because we don't. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly don't think we do. Like, what? How the hell would I come back from this? How in the hell is a man supposed to come back from this? Yep. See ya. They brain control right back. And now we go Kaiku. Double Crow. And we're going to toss in 1 mask because it's only Hero Frog. So Hero Frog, I do believe, has a better matchup into mask. Aside in the Lightning Vortex for any potential dupe block shenanigans. Wait, oh, we put the Dyna back in for the Storm? Yeah, it's fine. Dyna does do work against this deck. Unless they draw their 4 or 5 outs. Yep, alright. Here we go. We got Havit watching. And Havit's gone. Alright, we got Hamster, Gigantus, Jujutsu, Kai's, Brain Control, and Dust. So set. Pass the turn. And definitely about the shotgun. They got Treeborn, Stratos, Prodigy. Gotta send the Stratos back, although no, I don't really know thinking about it, but yeah, they go Summon Malicious Edge, Tribute, Flip, we're gonna take 8. And then we'll get a Raiko. However, yes, they do have, and then they get the draw. So we know 1 unknown in their hand. We got Double Tree. Yeah, they're gonna keep that ASAP. So we know they have 1 Treeborn in hand. No, I wonder what I was actually supposed to do here. Maybe I should have just set Jujutsu Master, to be honest. But I think I end up going for the Gigantus play to banish Maliage. Yeah, we draw Chaos Sork, which is okay. Yeah, the opponent's freaking out here. Like, dude, chill. Got the Gooner Dark Magician Girl. I mean, yeah, buddy, take it easy. Alright. We get banish up. Caius, get in direct. And pass the turn. Now, if they have a Monarch, this is just devastating. They have Econ, but they go Rhoda. So they have Econ, Rhoda, Stratos, yeah, I guess they didn't have a way to convert the Caius, so why Econ it, right? I guess they could just switch it to defense. Return is crazy. I think I end up just beating up on the Stratos. Yeah, get that Jujutsu Master down. I hope. I mean, no wonder look at how long I'm taking just to think about like completely tiny decisions. So we'll take a +1 there. We will T-set refresh. Got the L-sat. Alright. Treeborn coming down. Enemy controller in main phase. Absolute legend. No, this was kind of brutal. Because now it gets sent to the top of the deck and we draw Caius. Just can't get this thing in the grave. And then sadly, we have to use our return to banish or to special summon Hamster to banish the ocean because it's too much free advantage. Like, maybe I should have just let it happen, because, I mean, how many more heroes do you even play in Hero Fox? There's got to be, like, an Alias in there, right? Usually they play 4, correct? Yeah. Oh, yeah, but if they draw Caius, which of course they do, we now can no longer use either of the cards in our hand. Yep. Yeah, this game went downhill so fast. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm about to activate Brain, win the game. Oh no, I didn't. Can just survive one more turn. Yeah, they got it. They got double Caius. And I believe that was it for this day. Alright, y'all. Once again, totally sorry for the different type of video. Trying my best. I'm going to start. I actually have a plan in place now where I start recording, take a small video, check the sound on that. And yeah. But yeah. That's it. We ended up at like 500 something. We're trapped in the 500s. I believe next episode we're going to do a data check because we are over 3/4 of the way there in terms of the matches we wanted to do. Yeah, it's coming to a close here and it's looking like rocks are stuck in the 500s. Our dreams of being high rated might be in the dust, but stay tuned to find out. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. All 10 of you. Love you guys. Appreciate all the support. Or love is a strong word. Love is a very strong word. I like you guys. All right, I take it back. All right. Have a great day, y'all.